Let's get ready
bit
to
runny nose.
podcast.
Getting your warm-ups in or what, dog? What's going on? What's going on over here?
Baby. May, oh may, oh may, oh may. May.
Okay. Take it easy, brother. Take it easy, brother.
I speak with the tip of my tongue, my teeth, and my lips. I speak with the tip of my tongue, my teeth, and my lips.
Yes, sir.
I said I speak with the tip of my tongue, my teeth, and my lips.
I think that means he's ready. Sapphire, please help.
Are the lights on? Studio Sam doing his goddamn job. They're on. They're just kind of. This one's plugged in. It just doesn't look like it's facing the right way. Hold on.
Where did this one go?
Yeah, no, there's no hope. There's no hope. We're fine. We're fine. We will find a cut for you to make. We will make sure that you stay employed.
I don't know what he did, but all right. Well, because that sucks a lot, but oh well.
Yeah.
I see them on underneath, but I don't know how that happened.
Do you see how now sometimes Samwell can be brought up in maybe perhaps a negative connotation?
Well, no, but yes,
I've just clouded you.
But
Was ist das?
This was behind the couch, and one day, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, I came in here, and it was on the couch. And so that means things behind here were fucked with, and they weren't put back.
Yes. Yes. Sam's not well right now, boys. Sam's not doing too well.
It's just dark as shit, but oh well.
Studio
right here.
Sam, we are gonna need a new stooge pretty soon if anybody's looking. Samwell, not looking too great. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I'm ready. Fuck this shit. Are you ready?
I was born, baby.
All right, let's fucking run it.
I was born to be wild.
Let's fucking run it.
Born to be
Hey,
wild.
there we are. Hey.
Lana.
Take it easy.
Lana.
Okay, take it easy.
Danger zone.
Hey, man.
How are you? Loaded question. Good. Forgets how to ask him how he was. Thanks for asking me how I was. Now I have to tell you without it making it look organic.
Or I could have just said, stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Clowning Around the Ring. That's Kool Sheen, and I'm Adrian Diesel.
The hardcore champion himself.
How you doing?
All right, brother.
How you doing?
Long week.
Yeah, that's true. The buddy had to work from sun up till sundown the other day, and I was like, buddy, don't let the sunlight fool ya. It's 9 p.m. Clock the F out, bud.
Yeah, it was a long week.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just not even talk about wrestling. Let's just talk. Let's just talk for an hour. You think we could do that?
I mean, we
for
could.
Like a special episode, maybe one day we could do a clowning. Just a clowning around episode.
Just clowning.
Dude, we're just clowning.
Having fun.
What if we pop more from the just clowning? Will we still, are we gonna, like, wrestling made us? Like, would we give up on it? Or do you think we would still, I mean, like, Logan Paul, if Logan Paul can still do it all, then I'm gonna try.
We might have to do both.
I'm down to clown around. I'm down to clown around on the daily, too. We could drop half an hour daily clowning clips.
All I know is down to clown is our motto, so I obviously am down to clown.
I'm always down to clown.
So, On that note, let's talk some wrestling though, because yes, I had a long week, but so did AEW.
Long. Check the Forbidden Door episode. Post the link right here.
Sapphire, good luck.
I just be trying to make our team, do work. You guys aren't just back there for nothing.
I ain't putting Fightful.com on this page.
I didn't say Fightful. I meant like our episode
No.
of Forbidden Door.
Thought you was talking about the actual Forbidden Door.
No, I only do
from
I only
BR
do
Fightful.
selfish,
Or Fight.
selfish,
It's Fight.com.
selfless, free ads on purpose, and for like funny reasons, like
Yeah.
Hulu Live. That's how I watch, All Elite Wrestling on TNT East or
Facts.
TBS East.
Facts.
And if you ask why East, it's because that's when it's on.
That's when they get right to it.
That's when it's on.
You want to talk
like
about TBS?
Donkey Kong.
You want to talk about the TBS champion?
Oh, no. Oh, no. I said she's 35 and oh. Did I get that right? She 35 and oh?
34, 35. Yes, I'm not. I don't remember.
Shit.
Damn.
Layla
But
Gray.
had no
Layla?
chance.
One eye, by the way. Just kidding. She had both eyes, but she did not get a W.
No, I mean, what did you expect? Come on now.
Well,
Jaded.
hey, you know what? Yeah, because Jade Cargill's, she put out, an open challenge, okay? And nobody else except for Layla Gray. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else but Layla Gray signed it, or at least she did it the fastest.
They
You know what I'm
scurred.
talking about?
They scurred.
They were scared to get jaded. Layla Gray ain't scared. Layla Gray said, I don't even go here. And I'm gonna fight for the belt. I'm faster than y'all. I don't even got a W2 for this joint, and I still might walk out TBS champion.
Malcolm Bivens is hella clown.
Who? Stokely Hathaway.
Who?
I
My
said
bad.
Stokely
I don't know who that
Hathaway.
is. Yeah, you're right. Hathaway's is hella clown.
Skyscraper Stokely.
When he told Layla Gray, "This is your chance," and then he squirmed out. That was so clown.
Yeah, because I was like, what's Layla Gray and Stokely doing down there? And Stokely Gray said, go ahead and go push off Athena from the top rope. Maybe you can be the next baddie. Maybe, though. Maybe.
It was a maybe.
Because Gray extended the hand, but Jade said, cut the shit. You know?
Facts.
Tony, Shivani, cut the shit.
I mean, that's what Christian Cage said to Jungle Boy too. I'm gonna just come out and say Christian Cage had
2 weeks in a row.
to come out and put Jungle Boy in his place
Change
again.
them C's to K's, because this guy's a gosh darn killer.
Yes, sir. Nah, he went insane, and then set up Luchasaurus for a murder.
Ace Fire, if there's one thing I actually would love for you to edit somewhere in here is a picture of the Mighty Morphin Green Power Ranger playing his green power dagger, because that's how Christian Cage was able to get Luchasaurus to join on back to the dark side. And if you didn't know, this is not the first time Luchasaurus has been heel, okay? He was heel on Lucha Underground. His mask was just a little bit different. Kind of weird looking, kind of more gecko-y looking. The one he's got now is mad menacing, bro. And oh yeah, the all black. Do you remember what happened to Marco Stunt? I want to know what happened to Marco Stunt, because all I know is the truth, and that's that the AEW team, Tony K, just stopped talking to him. Oops.
Whoa.
Oops.
So are you telling
Jungle
me?
Boy's sister. How you doing?
Oh shit!
How you doing?
You're almost as disrespectful as Cage, brother. Take it easy.
You want a new brother? Huh? You want some color in that family? Huh?
Whoa.
You want some more actors in this family? Huh? Some more entertainers? Huh? Give me a script. I'll do it. Perfect. Cold call, warm call, no call, all call. I want to be with you all the time. What is that episode of Rick and Morty where the toxins are out? Every day, all day, I want to please you. I want to be there with you, baby.
The highs, the lows. Yeah.
But look, if the young phone's on, bro, during the pod, so disrespectful. Restart. We're going over.
Oh my god, dude, your life is falling apart.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adrian Diesel, and I'm a certified G and a bona fide stud.
Yes, sir.
And you can't teach that. And this right here, this the best co-host, Kool Sheen. And you can't teach that. Bada boom, bada big. Realest guys in the room. How you doing?
Can you dig it, sucker?
Okay,
This
okay,
is
okay.
clowning around the ring.
Okay.
How was your week, my mans? Anyways, if the Young Bucks, they be throwing super kick parties, super kick party. I'd be throwing mashup parties, family. Okay. Anyways, I destroyed you on the mic the same way. Basically, the Young Bucks destroyed Hiroku Goda and Yoshihashi, who put up a hell of a fight.
So it wasn't a big destroying then.
Well, that's why I said basically, because I was the big destroying.
Right. Okay, all I'm saying is, yeah, these
Say it, Asians.
Japanese tags.
Just because they're in New Japan Pro Wrestling, you think they have to
That's
be
right.
Japanese.
That's
huh?
true. That's true. I guess I was just labeling them based on the company. Shouldn't be doing that.
You know what happens when you assume? It only makes an ass out of you and me.
All right. Well, what I'll say is, Gato and Yoshi is what I'm gonna call them. They got moves, okay?
They do
And
got
they had
moves.
the Young Bucks on the ropes at one point, and they pulled it off. So I'll clap it up a little bit. But I would like to see a little bit more of tag team wrestling in general.
This jersey's ill.
I think we get a lot of the same tags, and not to be disrespectful, I just want to see more tag team wrestling just in general. Include more tags.
Yeah.
Just bring more tags into it. I love tag team wrestling.
Well, you know what? You know who? The most recent tag team champions, always seem to bring heat in their matches, okay?
True.
It seemed like there was always some tag team shenanigans of sorts going on, okay? Plus, some of the tag teams were kind of hurt. Some of them, and I'm only literally thinking of Bowens.
And Martin.
Darius.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah,
there's
there's a
couple.
yeah.
Lucha Bros was missing one for a bit.
Well, the ROH, do they? I mean, I want to see maybe a little bit more of their influence of the tags.
Oh, I'm sure it'll
crossing over.
happen because shoot, they promoted it July something, I think, or is like their first.
Oh yeah, they're
pay-per-view.
coming back.
The
Yeah,
Death
ROH.
of Dishonor.
Yes.
So maybe once that is roll tide, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just looking for the tag matches. I love tag team matches, and one thing I kind of want to mention is they kind of referenced Lethal and Satnam Singh being tag partners, or like maybe getting some tag action going.
Satnam Singh's kind of Can we make a trade for Satnam Singh? Can AEW and WWE make a trade? I want Satnam Singh to be tag team partners with Veer.
Okay.
And if you want, Sanjay Dutt can come over. Fuck, is that who that is? Yeah, Sanjay Dutt. He can come over too. So if you want to do maybe a 1v2, like we just picked up on The Miz. So if you guys want to make a trade of sorts, like, I mean, having Chris Jericho would be pretty cool. If you guys want to even make a crazy trade,
Nah, you're getting away.
make
crazy.
Jericho come back home. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Jericho's gonna come back home one day, probably during like the Rumble or some shit, maybe. And then the crowd's gonna go wild when Judas plays instead of break the walls down. Yeah, break down the walls.
We'll
Jericho.
see about all that. we'll see about all that.
You know I gotcha.
Jericho's doing pretty well where he's at. I'll say that right now. Okay?
That's true. I'm just
So
saying
I'd
one
be,
day it'll happen maybe.
be surprised if we see something like that. Just like how I was kind of surprised to see Tony Storm beat Nyla Rose.
I was not surprised by that. I knew what time it was. It was Tony time. There was a storm a brewing, and roses don't last during a storm.
It was a little bit of more excitement than I feel the pay-per-view match in this one.
Ooh, then the title fight, eh?
Yeah,
This was even the main event of Rampage.
it was. It was indeed the main event. Nyla seems to be such like a dominant figure in the ring that like having someone overcome the odds is a story that's good within itself.
Yes.
So
even Marina Shafir got involved a bit and tried to
yep,
aid Nyla Rose.
pulled on the
bit.
legs a little bit and stuff like that. So to overcome the odds, it was like just a really good build and
Yes,
story of a
yes,
match.
Yes.
And not to say that the title match wasn't. It was more contingent on the story that was leading up to it, and then the match itself was just great wrestling. This had like an arc of a story that went through as they were wrestling.
And it fucking finished with a different arc, kind of.
Yep, and it ended with a little surprise of well, not a surprise of Nyla and
And Marina Shafir.
Shafir
The problem.
beating up on Tony, but Thunder Rosa coming out.
Rosa. Thunder. Rosa.
Came out and had to, serve up a couple hot ones, flip Nyla out the ring, and then they had a little moment.
Yeah, they were like, fuck it, we're no longer going against each other. We have to take these two out, I guess.
And you know what? I'm kind of here for it
And
because
who said it? Who said what Shivani said? Fuck.
it's the thunderstorm,
Yeah, thunderstorm.
which kind of
Hell,
but
you
okay.
doing it?
You know what? I'm with it.
I'm with it.
And Thunder's had a month-long reign now.
A bit, yeah.
Let her get, maybe
I feel
till.
like it's been longer than a month. No way, Britt Baker only lost it a month ago.
I feel like it's
She
been
lost
about.
at the top of June.
No, you're right. It's been about 2 months.
Didn't she
maybe.
lose it? Oh no, she didn't lose it at the
It's
last
been in-
pay-per-view. She lost it in Texas on a weekly show.
And I think it was in May, sometime in May.
Yeah, I just think it's a little bit longer than a month, if not like bigger than a month. But I don't know time. It's just all. Yeah.
Well, on that note, I'm just saying, it's been long enough to where if we get a couple week build of someone to take the belt from Thunder Rosa, I wouldn't be like so upset about it. It depends on who they build. I would really like to see Chris Statlander go up that ladder.
After this TBS stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, have Athena's continue the stuff with Jade, but then have Chris Statlander kind of turn her attention after the first L to
Oh, come
to
on.
Thunder Rosa.
Come on now.
I assume that the Statlander match will be first, and it'll be an L, and then the Athena match will be the match that they're trying to bank on as the bigger match, which I actually think should be
No, they have to wait like
in reverse.
5 to 6 matches.
Okay.
Because knowing the sad thing is, bro, I don't want Athena to even be number 40. I wish, because obviously it would be crazy if Jade goes 50-0 and then loses it, right? And so that's kind of what I want. And so, I'm like, damn it, I don't want this Athena shit to be right here. I don't want her to be 36. I don't want her to be 37. I don't want her to be 40. I want her to be number 51.
I really felt that way during the
And ooh, go ahead.
the Shafir build.
Really?
Well, because of how they were
Oh, because of
beginning
what they were calling
to,
her and shit?
yeah, how they were beginning to build her, being the world breaker, and she hasn't really had any matches, so it's a clean slate. We don't know if she's gonna be, the best, or if she's gonna be somewhere in the middle. We didn't know, and so that felt like they could have used. That's the type of weapon in the chamber that I guess they need to use. They need to use someone who's either a clean slate or coming back, on a comeback, and is going to come back better than we've ever seen them in better than Jade, because what we've seen from Jade is that she's so dominant. And someone who I could see on that note, another female who I once kind of said is thrown into too much, but I wouldn't be mad if it was that long from now. A DMD beats her at 50 or 51.
Whoa, that would be gnarly too.
At 50 or 51,
Because like who better to knock her down than
That's-
someone who held the women's world championship?
and so
Okay, but get this. Are you done? Sorry.
I was just gonna say, so the women's division in general is just extremely exciting. It's really ramping up. I think star-wise, they have
Yes.
they have enough people to where I think that their women's roster
Yes.
is like gonna retain people. It's making people watch. There's intrigue in their matches.
Yes.
So let's get a women's tag belts going.
Whoa. Only if they know what to do with them. Don't do it too soon. Don't pull the trigger too soon.
Don't go too quick with it.
Don't Abraham Lincoln this too soon.
But
no, okay.
you feel me?
I'm
on
not
that?
asking you. I'm not asking you if you're done. I'm taking the spot now.
But so you're just not gonna mention anything about what I just said, or just
no, because my
That's it?
idea is this. That's
Okay.
your idea. I'm not going to say nothing on it. Is that
okay?
fair?
Yeah. No, it was a pretty. I feel like it was a hot take. I didn't
Yeah.
know how it's
Well, no, because
simmering with you
I
over
agreed
there.
with you already about how she could already. But
Okay.
it's your idea.
You're on all
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Get this. You know how Anna Jay has gone for it twice.
Okay.
Came close, real close that second time. And after the first time, she ran the circuit, bro. She beat everybody on fucking AEW Dark and Dark Elevation. All the women, obviously. And then that's how she got another chance, right? So I'm thinking maybe Jade Cargill only gets to 49. Because Anna Jay's going to say, fuck it.
We running it back,
And
baby.
you, one last time. I feel like, in some ways, like some things are like in threes, like some matches, some builds and shit. Some feuds end in 3. FTR, the Lucha Bros, I believe, are on like 2. I think FTR and the Young Bucks are on 3. Like the next one they have is going to be 3. Shit like that, you know what I mean? Different company, but Rhodes Rollins, one of 3. But I think that's something that Rhodes kind of carried over. Was no, we're just gonna we're working with each other for this long and then bye. Which I like.
And if we're it's either we're going to do 3 quick ones, or like we're gonna make this happen over a course of a month and a half, and it's just gonna happen.
Because it's all main. It's all main. You guys
Or-
only have one main line right now.
Or it's going to be something that we can always fall back on,
Right.
but we're only gonna do it 3 times.
Tops. Maybe at least.
Yeah, or
3 for sure.
within a, let's say, 12-month
Yeah.
span, we're only going to touch on it
Right.
like 3 times.
Yes.
Because
Because it's only going to sell seats so many times.
exactly. And,
WWE, Roman Reigns, and Brock Lesnar has sold WrestleMania, I think, like 10 times. Since we were in middle school. Since like 2012, 2013, by the way. Sorry.
but what I was going to say is
What?
what's funny is maybe not the last one, and maybe not still hitting, but I feel that I was just about to say, there's certain things that it's not really it's dependent on time. Like we see Roman only a certain amount of times, and we see Brock only a certain amount of times,
Yeah.
and we see certain guys, I guess, just only a certain amount of times throughout the year. So those matches have to be against certain people, right?
Yeah.
And I feel that same way about.
I
I'm
get it,
starting
I
to
get
feel
that,
that
I
same
get
way
that.
about some of the men's tags. How you were kind of saying, like the threes. It's like, okay, the top guys, the top tag teams, I don't think they should have to wrestle to be the top tag teams as often as they are. There should be.
I think we've had a debate on this a long time ago regarding, because you were like, well, no, because it was like basically I didn't want like the belts to be tossed, and you were like, no, but it's just those same 4 teams tossing it back and forth, and you were like, but not literally fucking pay-per-view after pay-per-view. Like, they'll hold it for, like, half a year or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But it's going to rotate between these 5 main teams for now. And I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand it. But it's just something that I guess it hurts the development of something that maybe you don't know how far it could go.
All I'm saying is FTR, run it back, boys. FTR versus the Best Friends. Amazing.
Yes, we could see that again.
They had a special tag team, like an arcade anarchy match. I believe it was all 3 members of the Best Friends versus Miro, Kip Sabian. Ooh, it might have just been the 2. It might have just been 2 of Best Friends and Kip Sabian and Miro. Oh, because I think that's when someone returned. Someone returned during that one, I think.
Okay.
But anyways.
I was just going to say Roppongi Vice is a tag we don't see a lot of, but it's extremely talented. Those are the types of
And that's just because of Rocky Romero's schedule.
Okay.
Pretty sure he was on like that New Japan tournament thing. So.
And yeah, they are busy. So maybe I'm not as invested into how convoluted their schedules are. So I think they should be doing things that sometimes they just don't have the means to do because they have other obligations or whatever, and that totally makes sense. And then you have to deal with that. You have to pivot. What is the best story you have with what's then available?
Right.
And so
yeah, it takes a lot of planning, I guess. Like, I'll be okay if FTR drops one of their 3 belts before they get the AEW ones, because that's just a lot of gold. Do you really want gold for 4 companies? Like, that's just a lot. I feel like you're on anyone's plate. I don't know how often they have to wrestle for the other companies or whatever. But, fuck it, bro. I want them to dethrone the Young Bucks, I think. Even though I think they did that last time.
No, that'd be crazy. And
no, wait, they didn't do that last time because I think the Young Bucks are the ones who stole it from FTR.
If upcoming in July they lose the ROH titles, and they lose the Japan titles, I wouldn't be mad if they.
Well, they still have the AAA too. That's why I'm like they might lose the AAA and the New.
They've
Japan
had the
ones.
AAA for a long time.
Yeah.
I almost don't want them to lose their AAA title, so I kind of want.
It's almost the funniest that they have that one because, isn't that when they dressed up in the green suits and the green, like onesies and masks for a bit, and then they beat the Young Bucks or some shit?
They've had them like the whole time I've been watching.
Almost a year.
Yeah, they've been going nuts.
Almost a damn year. So they're probably, you know what I mean? Those ones might be up soon.
That's what makes me almost want them to keep them, is just stay beasting.
Off of pure beast.
Just off the strength of beasting.
7 stars. Make it 8.
And have we had AAA tag team, or have we had AAA representation on AEW?
Not like a lot.
And that's what...
But every once in a while, I guess.
That's what almost makes me want them to keep those as well, because then it just keeps that reputation within the brand. Because I feel the New Japan Pro Wrestling and ROH are obviously going to be integrated already. But to have AAA kind of integrated as well somewhat, and maybe they have that in their pocket. Yeah, they have that in their pocket to where, hey, if something happens to where they could throw that match, why not?
Yeah, fuck it.
Why not have FTR if they're not on the card? Do an opener for one of the
FTR versus the Lucha Bros for the AAA on a AAA card where I don't get to watch it. Why not?
I was just
give that to the AAA fans.
True, or even have it as a AAA and AEW opener match
for a
pay-per-view.
Yeah, if they do a collab.
Yeah.
Speaking of collabs, Guy Fieri did a collab with Blink-182. Speaking of collabs,
they collabed some rings on Rampage.
Some rings and some match titles, baby. The Royal Rampage. It was fire. A great idea. Very innovative because they filmed this after Blood and Guts. Yep. So they had the dual ring still, and they fucking had basically two battle royals going on.
Yeah, 2 10-man battle royals going on and simultaneously.
The last person from each ring then, got to duke it out.
Yep.
That's pretty fire, bro.
Very, very fire.
I kind of wish there was more, or maybe there wasn't, I just can't remember, but, I kind of wish there was fun stuff where, someone in the blue ring threw someone in the blue ring into the red ring just to like get rid of them for a couple seconds. Because I don't think they'd be eliminated if you got to touch the floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like what, like Swerve and Lee, could they have
Playing with each other.
Yeah.
So that, yeah. That could have been fun.
So I
You're
hope
right.
I hope if they do this again for like next year, or if they whenever the fuck the next Blood and Guts is, I hope that they get to do a Royal Rampage for something, and I hope that there's a little bit more clownery in it.
A Royal Rampage should always be what decides a like a qualifier for like an interim champion, or like when the number one contender gets the championship and it's kind of reset
like a new
bracket
challenger.
wise. Yeah, when you need a new challenger.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be already like who's next
Not
to me
always.
every time.
Not always. I should say.
Like
That's why I
sometimes
like
to
the.
like determine like a contender or some shit.
That's yes. Specifically, I like when it's interim. I like that the fact that it's used when it was during the interim period.
Yeah, what the fuck? Do you think this would have just either been nothing or just like just a fun battle royal for something?
I don't even know what they. Yeah, I have no clue.
Who knows, bro?
Because the rankings are so messed up.
Yeah.
I feel like because of the
We haven't
the
even talked about the
train.
winner yet. We
The
haven't talked
train
about
of
a
it
single thing that
is
actually
all
happened in this
crazy.
fucking match yet.
No, because it's the stipulations of the match are cool. It's interesting. It's new. It's fun. And they had literally like some of the best talent on the roster in it. So
Penta Oscuro,
yep,
Brody Kang,
yep.
Hangman Adam Page, Johnny Hungy,
Darby, Swerve,
Keith,
Butcher and the Blade.
and the Blade. Matt Hardy was in there for a little bit.
Oh, Matt Hardy and Ricky Starks, Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yes, they both were in there as well.
It was a good match. It was a good little set they had going.
Sleep time alarm is going off.
It's almost bedtime.
I had 2 caffeinated beverages and that hour-long nap.
Nice.
Sleep is for the weak. EEK. Brody King with the coolest elimination ever, by the way. Brody King and Darby Allin respectively won their side.
Yes.
I'm trying to think, actually, was there any other cool spots that you want to mention?
Oh,
Swerve is a punk ass, by the way, for turning on Darby.
Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy, punk ass.
Any specific spots? Hangman Adam Page went crazy at one point.
Buck wild. That was some cowboy shit.
Yeah. Basically 1v3ing at one point. That was really savage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because Powerhouse Hobbs and Starks were in the same ring, no? So that
Yep.
was kind of, yeah.
Yep.
Like an
That was
unfair
very
advantage.
savage. I don't really. Butcher and the Blade went crazy at one point.
They were going fucking hard, dude.
They went insane, yeah. And I was surprised that they lasted so long.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm kind of not, actually, because they kind of had each other's backs kind of thing.
true.
Yo, and them twos, I think, like, they look different from when they started, I think. In a good way.
Getting built.
Something, dude. Something's different.
I mean, it was
They're
impressive.
great workers, too. Like, I've been on the edge of, like, their name, like, the whole time, right? But I'm like, no, that was perfect. Like, you guys came from the Indies. Like, that's fucking perfect. You guys are
Butcher
amazing.
and the Blade.
Butcher and the Blade. That's all you need. You guys are just fucking crazy assassins in the ring, essentially.
Caster was in it.
Caster was in it.
I think he was Hurricane Rana over the top rope.
Whoa.
And that was sick.
Hiroshi Takashita.
Yeah. That's another very talented young man. Destined for glory.
Takashita, I want to take you out on a date to Cinnabon. Let me know when you're in the greater Seattle area. I'll be free. I'll be free for you. Let me know when AEW comes. I want to buy you some Cinnabon.
That man put on.
That man put on every fucking time.
That man put on, I'm not gonna lie.
That man. Oh, I really was hoping that maybe him and, Freshly Squeezed, we're going to do some clownery. But it's okay. They wrestled. I love it because, goddamn, Cassidy can wrestle.
Yeah.
I'll watch Cassidy wrestle as a different gimmick if I have to. If I have to. I don't care. I'm not sold on him strictly because the sloth style and the hands in the pockets. Because that man could do shit with his hands outside of the pockets.
Yeah.
And Takeshita, are you my dad?
What?
We can only hope. But
Gang.
yes, I was gonna say.
Most savage elimination ever.
I think that might be the best spot.
Because it was so simple. It was nothing like overly crazy.
And menacing. And it was very menacing.
It was just a bit like sadistic, eh?
Yeah. It was insane.
Kind of cerebral. What's another word? Just like a bloody mercenary out there, yeah?
Do you think
For the
that
House of Black.
do you think that
I'm excited for this match, bro.
yeah, Mox is gonna how do you think Mox is gonna handle him?
I think he's gonna wow, dang. You know, he's gonna walk through the crowd, you know. The Yapper Dapper's gonna do his thing, you know. Justin Roberts is gonna do his thing. Tell us who's from Cincinnati, Ohio. And like in classic Blackpool Combat Club style, I think he's gonna start before the bell even starts. Brody King might even go savage mode and meet Moxley halfway in the crowd. It's for the interim championship.
Yeah, I think Mox is gonna kick his head in.
Some like, no offense to Brody King, but those were not betting odds. You were not putting your money on Brody King,
True.
even though he was the bigger man. Always a way to fucking get the bigger man out.
Yeah.
Like earlier on in the match when there was more people, like Hangman and Hungy could have teamed up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, he was last one in
Oh, I thought they were in
on
still.
Red. No, he was no, Hungy was eliminated.
Oh, okay.
What
What about Starks and Hobbs? You know what I'm saying? You know what
They
I'm saying? Like, I
could've.
feel like there could have been
they could have got him
something. And Darby Allin, knowing him, he's crazy and witty. So seeing them two, I'm sure people would have been like, "Oh, Darby has
out.
him.
He almost did get him out.
Darby's gonna get this one."
He almost did, but then when they flipped over the top, wasn't enough.
Nah.
And then Darby got put in a damn chokehold. Brody started dangling him off the apron.
The hardest part of the mat.
Exactly like how he was hanging, just like how Woody does when he's
Andy's coming.
Yeah, when Andy's coming, exactly.
God.
Just limp. It was crazy.
What?
Do you want to get to what Dynamite was named after? Nothing left on the Mox and
Blood and guts.
Insanity.
Do you want me to name all of them too? Chris Jericho, Angelo Parker, Matt Menard, Jake Hager, Daniel Garcia, and Sammy Guevara with Ty Conti. How you doing in the corner? They took on Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, Eddie Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz. And the interim AEW champion, John Moxley.
The man.
Anarchy.
Insanity.
Anarchy.
The whole time.
Sammy Guevara. I'll see you never. I think, by God, by God, by God.
He killed him.
Eddie Kingston just killed Sammy. He threw him from the top of the cell. He threw him, Excalibur, that's got to be at least 15 feet in the air.
Dead ass, dude. No, that was insanity. And the amount of blood
And guts.
just pouring out of Santana at one point.
A lot. And Angelo Parker, cool hand. Angelo Parker, you're no longer guy who looks good wearing maroon and suspenders. You've earned my respect. You guys, your group usually gives out, an award Well, I'm giving you a certification, a clown certification, 'cause you are my sports entertainer of the week. Did you see that man's? That man's basically had to do a fucking 3-on-1 at one point. That man's was bleeding buckets.
Yes.
Poor Santana wasn't able to do a whole lot because it looked like he either pulled something or like his knee popped out. I'm not exactly sure, but I hope I hope it's a quick recovery. Blood.
Yeah. I mean, I hope they all recover. This was insanity.
Okay, that's fair.
The only person, Moxley and Jericho are the only ones that look like they didn't take. Oh, I guess
think Hager
Claudio,
bled.
Claudio and
Claudio
Hager.
didn't bleed.
Yeah, they didn't take as
I don't
much
think actually
damage.
even Yuta bled this time.
Yuta looked like he took some damage, dog.
Like blood wise or like nerve wise. I know he got some hits. Like I know he got some hits taken, but like I don't remember him bleeding for some reason.
I don't know how much he was bleeding, but it was pretty brutal.
Did those so like when it was in NXT like a War Games thing, like the other contenders are not just standing on the outside of the ring. And I don't remember if it was like this for the first Blood and Guts match, but usually they're in like a cage, and then they have to run down. So I kind of fucked with how the men who weren't in the match yet were just literally on the other side of the ring. They could just start a ruckus if they wanted to on the outside, unless there was a rule where like they like automatically forfeit or whatever. Because like you're also not allowed to escape. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to escape this thing. Oh wait, nope, that's NXT. I don't think you're allowed to escape in War Games because that's like an automatic L.
Okay. Because they went to the top.
Because they went to the top, but like I'm trying to remember if like in the first Blood and Guts match was disgusting because Jericho got pushed off of the top from Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Eddie didn't have the most nasty hold on Jericho. I was wishing that the hold that he had on Jericho at the end was just a little bit more brutal.
That's just his classic hold, though.
It is the arm pull.
And it's kind of sad that Claudio got the W. Not sad, but Kingston wanted to make Jericho look like a fool. But instead, Claudio had someone else tap in. Was it Cool Hand? Or was it Matt? Was it Daniel? I know it wasn't Jake. I don't think Jake made it all the way up there.
I think it was Daniel Garcia.
Sammy was dead. It was Daniel?
I think it was Daniel Garcia.
I'll take your word for it. Because it doesn't really matter. The streets finally got one off.
Yep. And sadly without Bryan Danielson.
Hey, but it's okay because his hand-picked replacement did not disappoint at
Facts.
Forbidden Door. He did not disappoint at Blood and Guts. Claudio Castagnoli has one of the coolest entrance songs too. Everyone else in the BCC has like a edgy kind of song, and then you have Claudio's.
Just coming out.
It's pretty upbeat.
Yeah.
But it's savage.
It is. It's good. No, it's exciting.
It's amazing. It's amazing that he picked AEW over WWE. They gave him, I believe, they finally offered him the bag.
He's a beast.
And he said, nah. Because the party over is at AEW. Because let's not forget, it's Adam Cole, baby. And Chugs is over there now. Chugs is Claudio. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Because I don't think Chugs was Adam Cole. But maybe it was. Fuck if I know. Fuck if I remember. But the Uno party, has to be strong over there. Claudio's homies is over there.
He's got gang with him.
He got
gang with him.
He got gang that he ain't been able to see in years. Because of the other place. And he got people that he ain't ever even had the chance to meet yet. To wrestle with yet. And he gets to wrestle with the legend. Well, not with him, but William Regal. He retired that man. Claudio retired that man. And now Claudio is like, yeah, what's up, Sir Regal? You need me to make some motherfuckers bleed. Oh, also, Jake Hager, ADHD brain. Jake Hager and Claudio, back in WWE. Jack Swagger and Cesaro were a tag team. So when they were face to face, I don't know if you heard the crowd, but they were chanting "We the People." That was they had a manager named like Zeb Calder or something. He had, you know, the guy in the Looney Tunes, like the red, long ass mustache.
Yeah.
He had that kind of mustache, but gray haired, and like he like classic border patrol looking kind of white guy. You feel me? And yeah, we the people. Yeah, miss him.
All right.
Miss
Well,
'em.
I'm
Rock,
glad
paper,
that they're
scissors?
both working back at the same company.
Rock, paper, scissors for moment of the week or what? Because I couldn't find it in the last one. I couldn't find the last episode we did it in, and it wasn't 24. It's 24 is WWE, and it wasn't. I played rock, paper, scissors, and then said John Moxley, so I know it's an AEW episode.
Yeah. Sure.
Again. So the Gun Club and the Ass Boys. Wait,
Listen.
they're the same.
Listen.
We're gonna redo that.
Listen.
Max
Listen.
Caster and the Ass Boys. They had a match. Max Caster also bringing attention to the water situation in Flint, Michigan.
What?
Why is it still dirty?
What?
What is this country doing?
What?
Making sure that every single vagina is actually owned by the Supreme Court.
Hey, but you can get your guns.
But I could get a gun.
You can get a gun up there. You can't get water, though.
Can't kill a baby unless it's with a gun and it's already outside of you.
What?
What the fuck? I don't care about your Christian beliefs. Even a Christian woman, like the lady from The View said, I would never do it personally. It's against my beliefs. And it's terrible that people don't even have the choice now. She's upset as fuck. We're not politicians.
What?
But Max Caster brought up a very good point. Pay attention. Danhausen needed to find two goons to help him defeat the Ass Boys and Max Caster. And everybody loves the Acclaimed. So who is going to help Danhausen? I'll tell you. 7-star FTR. I'm talking about Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm talking about the AAA Tag Team Champions, the ROH Tag Team Champions, the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions.
Too much gold.
I said FT Housen.
7 stars.
I said they defeated the Ass Boys and Max Caster. I'm talking about Anthony Bowens is back on his feet. No more crutch. And he cost the Ass Boys the match. I'm talking about Daddy Ass. Didn't even choose with his own boys, his own blood. He knows that Bowens did that on accident. He did not mean to hit you with his crutch. But you can't admit that you're jealous, that your daddy likes these two boys more than you do, 'cause they're better than you.
Everybody loves the Acclaimed.
Everybody. What? Oh, I'm done.
All right. A podcast is a conversation. And you just laid a promo and then didn't say anything to me.
It's because I'm actually was stalling for this. Everybody loves the Acclaimed! Stupid. You think I don't know what a podcast is? Of course it's a conversation. Even if it was just me and the camera, I'd be talking to absolutely fucking nobody. And it would still be a conversation. It's a conversational piece. I'm an artist of sorts.
That was a promo. That wasn't a conversation. You just
It
cut a
was.
promo on their ass.
Yeah, well,
It's all
you
good.
were listening, right?
It's all good. I was just wondering
And
when
now
it
you're
was-
talking, right? Now we're talking about it?
because I started a conversation because I
Off
was
of
wondering
what,
if it was
though?
my turn
Off
to.
of my promo.
Is it my turn
You
to cut a promo?
can't
Hey, listen.
go unless I interrupt
Nah.
you at least once. You thought I was
Nah.
gonna go one whole episode without not interrupting you. Without not interrupting you.
I'm gonna need his managerial paperwork. I think this guy needs to be removed from the set. I don't think that he has the correct paperwork to be here. Because my moment of the week is Dan Lambert and All Ego Ethan Page versus Orange Cassidy. And Dan Lambert had a few choice words for the best friends before the match, letting them know that they don't belong down by the ring.
Best friends.
But the match itself, it looked like Orange Cassidy coming back.
Well, you were doing the theme song for FTR for me, so I can't do the theme song for the best friends for you?
You have to be at lower levels than me, though.
Oh, yeah. Where's my snare?
Do it from back here, brother. Do it from back here.
Where's my snare?
Yeah, dead ass, dog. I can't hear on my left headphone. Yeah, turn my left headphone up. But nah, what I'm saying is All Ego Ethan Page needed to turn it up, okay? This man's needed to turn it up because he had the weight advantage. He had the size advantage. He had the momentum advantage, dare I say. I mean, he's coming off of, like, serious, glory with the TNT strap in his house. So it's like, I thought they were going to be having a... Well, and Ethan Page also was just, you know what I mean, cutting promos, kind of talking saucy to Wardlow. So I thought they were going to make him look really good. I just coming into this, I was like, oh, geez, it was looking not so bright for Orange Cassidy in my eyes, but I mean, that's all. Ray-Bans are too clean. I don't know. I don't know why I underestimated.
So I need you to. Do you remember the whole sequence
Yes,
of like
yes.
even the light O's, and then the big duck, and that's when he got
Well,
the juice.
So no, you explain the beginning. What are you saying?
Where he was lightly tapping Lambert with the oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, and
You
he wound
doing his
up.
normal,
But
his
yeah, but it
normal
wasn't-
little,
yeah, but it wasn't with the
doing
dicks,
his,
he was doing it with his hands.
yeah.
That's what I meant.
And then he stole the juices.
Mhm.
He stole the juices, or water. I don't
It
know,
was orange
Gatorade.
juice.
It was orange juice.
Yeah.
Even better.
Even better.
Stole the
Because
OJ.
when he went for the big punch, Lambert got scared and ducked, and so that's how he was able to take the juice so easily. If you were wondering, I was just painting the full picture. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I just wasn't aware if it was juice or water. I wasn't paying attention at that time. I was just kind of jaw dropped by the fact that he was clowning on Dan Lambert, then ducked out of Ethan Page, hit him with the orange punch, turned around, hit him with another orange punch, and then spit everything that he kept in his mouth somehow all over Dan Lambert.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Calm the fuck on.
Come on. How am I not supposed to root for this guy?
It's possible.
I literally wanted Ethan Page coming into this to have the win, not only just because I thought it would look good to have somebody who just won going into this like Wardlow
What if he
feud.
just win, bro? I'm trying to really remember what the fuck the last thing he just won was. Oh, okay, I remember now. The mixed tag.
Oh yeah. Well, and I just know that I think he's gonna get a shot at Wardlow before.
Scorpio gave him the match. I don't remember when, but Scorpio said yeah.
I didn't think it was. We don't know when.
He gave the date because it's in. I'm pretty sure it was in some fucking. I think it. No, definitely it was not L.A. I would have remembered that because he
okay.
mentioned the place and I think the day and said that it's going to be a street fight, which
yes.
makes me believe that
Yes.
unfortunately, Wardlow fans are not going to be happy. But I, as a Scorpio Sky fan, I'm going to be very happy.
Yeah, because he's gonna have his boys come and help him.
I hope so, at least, right?
That's what-
Scorpio, look. Sammy Guevara may or may not have diminished the name a little bit, okay? And Scorpio Sky has been waiting, okay? He deserved a championship a long time ago. He won the weird Road to the Revolution thing ladder match years ago, and I don't think anything came of it. And he has the illest title in the game right now.
Facts.
And I can't let it go. I can't let Wardlow take it right now. Sorry, not sorry.
We'll see what happens.
Wardlow's looked like a beast for quite some time already. I think it's time for him to lose with some cheese.
Well,
Again.
this might be the beginning of the top team going down.
I hope not.
I thought it would be them building the top team up to have that match or have the matches, with Wardlow look really, more competitive. But the fact that it is a street fight and that you mentioned that Orange Cassidy getting this win kind of nullifies the fact that Ethan Page has to be worth anything at all. He can just come out and cheese and it's GG. So for this match,
at least the next pay-per-view.
hey, true, but in terms of
Yes.
okay, truers.
No, I don't mean wait until the fight. I meant if Wardlow wants to go at it again for the next pay-per-view or whatever, I'm game.
More, but fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair, or even in a stipulation that somewhat seems fair, like a steel cage or some shit. Not just a singles one-on-one normal.
Yeah, because he's gonna the
something is always
the character.
happen,
Well, and the character that they've built Wardlow to be, if they put him in just like a one-on-one fair match with Scorpio Sky, we'd expect Wardlow to win as well, right? So
yeah, and the only way Sky would be able to retain is like a sneaky pin or something.
Yeah.
Other than disqualification.
And that's possible.
And that is possible.
They could do it. It's
I would
possible.
even, if nothing
But in a
happens
cage,
in the end of this street fight, if it's not too bad and Scorpio just gets a fucking, imagine how fucking amazing that would be for his character.
if they throw a classic,
Just
if
a classic street fight, not bad interruptions. And
if they throw a classic, then it does well for both of them because yes, then the rematch has a lot of intrigue.
Right.
And it puts Scorpio Sky on a different level.
Right. And it'd be crazy if Wardlow's fuck it, let's do a last man standing or I don't know if anyone's done I forget if anyone's done an Iron Man match in AEW, but I'd be down with that. It's where you have to get the most pins in a set amount of time.
I was gonna say, yeah. Do they have, or it would just be best of 5 or something? Do they do best of 3? They do. I've heard that before.
They might. Oh yeah, a 2 out of 3 falls.
Yes.
I thought you meant in the Iron Man match. I'm no, it's usually just an hour long fight. Whoever has the most pinfalls. But yeah, 2 out of 3 falls match would be cool too.
Something like that.
Because those get hella suspenseful.
Oh yeah.
Those are my Those are my secret jam, bro.
Gets to 1-1. It gets real saucy in there. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? 2-0, and then the slow rise comeback.
Yeah.
And then oh god, it's 2-2 now. Yeah. And the time too. The time always is a factor because you better get the last.
Yep.
Submit or pin within the last fucking. You know what I mean?
The sudden death.
Yeah, dude. Intensity. It's intense.
Yeah, I definitely would hope for Eve. It's sad.
It's sad because I fuck with both of these dudes.
Yeah, it's either they have to do Wardlow dirty, or they have to do Scorpio Sky dirty.
And I can't let that happen.
That's just kind of how it's going to look right now.
Imagine if we just didn't plug anything and I just Scorpio Sky snapped us out of here.
Well, that would be sad because then you wouldn't have told the folks to continue clowning.
Oh, I know. Or we wouldn't be able to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Clowning Around the Ring. Please make sure to hit the bell, maybe, if you want to. Hit subscribe if you'd like. I would like it if you did. Try to make comments. Oh my God, speak English. Try to make friends in the comments, right?
Yeah.
Share. Drop the link somewhere if you have a work group chat or guys, I'm sick and tired of looking at this 10 subscribers, guys. I want it to at least say 11.
Yeah, bump it up to 11,
I don't know, something. I don't know. I'm going to try and figure out how to bump ratings somehow. Anyways, until next time, continue clowning.